Nutrition science, selenium. Selenium is an essential trace mineral. It is part of the structure of at least 25 proteins in the body, with functions in reproduction, thyroid hormone metabolism, DNA synthesis, and antioxidant and immune protection. As part of antioxidant enzymes, selenium helps to regenerate other antioxidants, including vitamin C. These enzymes also protect lipids from free radicals, and in doing so, spare vitamin E. This illustrates how antioxidants work together to protect the body against free radical-induced damage. Food sources of selenium. Organ meats, muscle meats, and seafood have the highest selenium content. Grains and some nuts contain selenium when grown in selenium-containing soils. The selenium content of the soil used to grow animal feed can also affect the selenium content of animal products. Selenium deficiency and toxicity. Selenium deficiency is very rare in the U.S. and other developed countries. Worldwide, people with a primarily vegetarian diet in areas with low soil selenium levels, including parts of China and Europe, may be at risk for selenium deficiency. Chronic exposure to foods grown in soils containing high levels of selenium above the upper limit of 400 micrograms per day can cause brittle hair and nails, gastrointestinal discomfort, skin rashes, halitosis, fatigue, and irritability. Brazil nuts contain very high levels of selenium, so if eaten regularly could cause selenium toxicity. Selenium at doses several thousand times the RDA can cause acute toxicity, and when ingested in gram quantities can be fatal. Vitamins important for vision. Vision is one of our 5 basic senses, and unless you've experienced vision loss, it's hard to imagine life without sight. Vitamin A plays a key role in vision and eye health. Some functions, food sources, and signs of deficiency and toxicity for vitamin A and carotenoids such as beta-carotene, which can be converted to vitamin A. Vitamin A. Vitamin A is a generic term for a group of similar compounds called retinoids. Retinol is the form of vitamin A found in animal-derived foods and is converted in the body to the biologically active forms of vitamin A, retinol and retinoic acid. The dietary retinol found in animal-derived foods is called preformed or active vitamin A. This differentiates it from beta-carotene and other carotenoid compounds, which are brightly colored yellow, orange, and red pigments synthesized by plants. These are called provitamin A carotenoids because they can be converted to vitamin A in the body. Among the carotenoids, beta-carotene is most efficiently converted to vitamin A. If you look at the beta-carotene molecule, you can see that it looks like 2 retinol molecules connected together. Enzymes in the intestine and liver can cleave the beta-carotene molecule in half, creating 2 new molecules of vitamin A. As with other fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A is packaged into chylomicrons in the enterocytes of the small intestine and then transported to the liver. The liver stores and exports vitamin A as needed. It is released into the blood bound to a retinol-binding protein, which transports it to cells. Beta-carotene can be converted into vitamin A in the intestine, or it can be absorbed intact, packaged in chylomicrons, and then transported around the body in lipoproteins. Beta carotene and other carotenoids that aren't converted to vitamin A can also act as powerful antioxidants that have other helpful functions in the body, which may in part explain the health benefit of a diet rich in fruits and vegetables. The retinoids are aptly named as their most notable function is in the retina of the eye. Retinol that is circulating in the blood is taken up by the cells in the retina, where it is converted to retinal and is used as part of the pigment rhodopsin. Rhodopsin is especially important in our ability to see in low light conditions. When light hits rhodopsin in the eye, a nerve signal is sent to the brain, allowing us to detect that light. A person is deficient in vitamin A, has less rhodopsin pigment in the eye, and is therefore less able to detect low-level light. This makes it more difficult to see at night, a condition referred to as night blindness, and this is one of the first signs that a person is deficient in vitamin A. Vitamin A is also required for normal cellular differentiation, the process by which cells change from stem cells to more specialized cells with specific structure and function. Cellular differentiation is important in every tissue of the body, but if there is a shortage of vitamin A, the eye is one of the first areas to be impacted. Specialized cells in the lining of the eyes produce mucus and tears, which keep eyes moist and lubricated. When the mucus-secreting cells die, they need to be replaced with new cells. If the body is deficient in vitamin A, those new cells don't differentiate normally, resulting in dry eyes, a condition called xerophthalmia. Instead of producing mucus, these dysfunctional cells produce a protein called keratin. Keratin is a hard structural protein that is found in nails, hair, and the outer layer of skin, and can imagine the problems it causes when it accumulates in the eye. Instead of a moist, well-lubricated eye, keratin makes the eye hard and dry, resulting in clouded vision. A deficiency in vitamin A can thus impair vision in two ways. One is development of night blindness due to a lack of the pigment rhodopsin, and two is development of xerophthalmia, or dry eyes, caused by abnormal cellular differentiation. Night blindness is usually the first sign of vitamin A deficiency, followed by xerophthalmia and clouded vision. If the deficiency persists, the damage from keratin and the lining of the eye can cause permanent blindness. Vitamin A's role in cellular differentiation also makes it critical to cells around the body involved in normal growth, development, reproduction, and immune function. All of these processes require cells to develop in specific ways at specific times, and vitamin A helps to orchestrate these processes. For example, embryonic development requires stem cells to differentiate into specific types of cells to form new organs, and timing is critical. Vitamin A also helps the immune system produce different types of immune cells, and without adequate vitamin A person is more susceptible to infections. The common occurrence of severe xerophthalmia in children who died from infectious diseases led scientists to hypothesize that supplementing vitamin A in the diets of children with xerophthalmia might reduce disease-related mortality. In Asia in the late 1980s, researchers administered vitamin A supplements to targeted populations of children, and their death rates from measles and diarrhea declined by up to 50%. Vitamin A supplementation in these deficient populations did not reduce the number of children who contracted these diseases, but it did decrease the severity of the diseases so that they were less likely to be fatal. Since this discovery, providing vitamin A supplements to children in the developing world has been a major effort of the World Health Organization and UNICEF.